2020 was a historic year that challenged us all in ways we could have never imagined. Challenges that called upon the resilience of our community. Challenges that brought us together when it was needed most. Inspired by the stories of kindness and compassion that emerged, the 49ers dedicated themselves to listening and responding to the needs of their community. The COVID-19 pandemic brought life as we know it to a halt overnight, as communities were forced to stay home and physically distanced from loved ones. But in those dark days, light emerged in the form of everyday heroes. The 49ers celebrated frontline healthcare workers and first responders, grocery store clerks, nonprofit volunteers, and essential workers. Inspired by teachers who adapted to remote education, Eric Armstead launched a Storytime program to encourage students and joined teammates in celebrating the accomplishments of graduates who walked across lawns instead of stages. When the pandemic led to historic unemployment and economic hardship, our team joined forces with partners to financially support Bay Area families. We distributed groceries so food-insecure families had a meal on their tables, and delivered holiday cheer so children still felt the magic of the season. When physical distancing led to feelings of isolation, we worked to unite the Bay Area safely and virtually. The most isolated populations felt the comfort of warm meals. Families created bright memories. Patients danced with players with the help of a robot. And we supported each other by opening the conversation around mental health. And another layer of adversity struck in the form of wildfires. The 49ers delivered resources to those hardest hit. No matter the challenge, the team ensured that our community knew we were there for them as we met physical distancing with the spirit of unity. The growing call for justice rose to a loud roar upon the death of George Floyd. Our team of predominantly black and brown men were hurting much like communities across the nation. These problems are not new to us, and neither is our dedication to action. We know there's still much to be done. It began with a commitment of $1 million across 9 organizations fighting injustice and fostering systemic change. Partners stepped forward to work with us, covering months of rent for single mothers, providing for their families despite lost wages. Players turned to their own platforms to start conversations that would open hearts and minds. Youth serving time in juvenile hall were inspired by the team and reminded of their own potential. Bay Area small businesses benefited from monetary investment by their hometown team. Young boys around the country found mentors in the 49er front office who showed up for them month after month. And when it came time to exercise our most basic civic duty in an election year, players spoke loudly about the importance of registering and casting a vote so that everyone's voice was heard. As we move from protest to progress, we will not let up on addressing social injustice across the nation and in our own backyard. 2020 was a year we will not soon forget, but we will be ready to greet the challenges of 2021. As we say in the locker room, we've got your back.